Darius, Joshua here, joined by senior defenseman Brian Megill inside the Carrier Dome at Lacrosse Media Day. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, a lot of big storylines going on with the Syracuse lacrosse team. And, first off, last year, maybe not a big year for you guys, a little bit disappointing in relation to what fans are expecting and even what you guys are expecting as players. But you picked up some of it in that biggest tournament. Had a good game against a team in St. John's that you guys played close in the regular season, and then you also beat Villanova, a team you beat early. So what kind of things did you guys do at that point that you hope to bring back to this season?
Well, I mean, one, when you said we were close against St. John's and we beat Villanova after they beat us, it's kind of good to see a team bounce back from a loss and come out and show that you learn from your mistakes and you really make adjustments and come out and play. Some of the things that I think we're going to pick up from last season are the experiences that we had, especially for the younger guys. We went down to Hopkins, we went down to Virginia, we played in front of their fans, we heard their chirps. So those guys have gotten used to it, and now they're all coming to our house up here in the Dome. And I think the nerves will be a little bit easier to relax, especially for those younger guys, and they got all that experience. So I think it'll be a good season.
Yeah, and one of the things that you guys maybe brought back last year was that you stepped in at the face-off action. Is that something else you expect to do this season?
I hope not. It takes a toll on your body after a while going in the games and facing off, going back playing defense. Sometimes you're stuck on the offensive end for a little bit. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but I think we have a good group in Chris Dadio and Cal Paduta that can really take care of the face-off X this year.
Yeah, and you mentioned a lot of those young guys getting some experience coming into the games last season. So now, with more young guys coming in, do you think there's maybe more questions about the team, maybe a goalie or any other position?
Well, I think our goalies were going between Dom and Bob right now, and they're really battling out. And every day, one's playing better than the next. And, they're doing a great job. But the younger guys are doing a great job making us work harder, especially the upperclassmen. They're right on our tails. They all came back in shape. They're all really physically fit and really have great lacrosse IQs. So, they're really doing a good job pushing the upperclassmen.
All right, last year you said that you wanted to make number 11 the 22 of the defense. Is that something else that still drives you in your last season?
Yeah, of course. When Joel White and Steve Panarelli came up to me and asked me to wear it, I really took it upon myself. I got to play 110% every game. I can't let those guys down. They put their faith in me to go out there and play like they played and wow the crowd and do my job on the field. And I'm just going to keep working as hard as I can and just keep getting better.
All right, and I also said it's your last year at Syracuse, but also Syracuse's last year in the Big East. So how does it feel having a lot of last-time moments in your last year?
Well, when I heard that Syracuse was going to the ACC, I thought about redshirting for a while so I could play in it once. But that's out of the question. But it's tough. First we're in the Big East my freshman year, and now we're out in 4 years, and we haven't been in a conference for a while. And now we're going to 2 different conferences in 4 years. It's a lot, and the transition is going to be tough. But it's great for these younger guys to play in those ACC tournaments down in Duke, Maryland, UNC. It'll be really cool.
No, thank you for joining us here, and I really hope you have a great season. Thanks to good luck to the lacrosse team and everything like that.
Appreciate it.
Make sure to check out the sports blog at sportsblog.citrustv.net to make sure that you can keep up with all the lacrosse coverage. You can see players like Brian Megill, Jarek Maltz, and the rest of the captains and the rest of the team as they try to do well this season in their last year in the Big East. Darius, Joshua here with Brian Megill.
Thank you.
CitrusTV.